All right, give it to me.
The following contains offensive language and spoilers. Listener discretion is advised. Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory. No.
Is that Tragedy? RZA?
Oh, sure. Why not? It's the original. I was singing Eurythmics, but yes, that is Tragedy.
Oh, that is straight. Okay, I was like,
yeah, he sampled Eurythmics. Here Comes the Rain. Yes.
Okay. Wu-Tang. Anyway. Right. Welcome back to the Comic Book Bullies Nerds. You bully host Leroy, aka Iceman, not the nice man, with my co-host.
This is Eli. Hey, I'm here. Do my hair.
No, we all gotta go. We can't see his face.
This is Eli, aka the Endor Enchilada. Let me get my avatar up.
Okay.
There we go. Get into character.
Okay, there we go. Bam, and we're back with the episode. We're gonna jump into it, and as you can see, you'll see what's going on. It's like we got a bunch of show for you. Actually, we don't have a whole bunch of show for you, but we got a long show of what we have for you. So first thing we want to do is we are going to talk about the Punisher. Oh, Eli, look at that. Come on. Give me some credit on that.
Special effects.
Come on, man. Look at that. Okay. We stepped up our game a little bit. Also while y'all here, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Let's just all just to blow the whole budget right now, Eli.
There you go, man.
Yeah. Also going to talk about, we're going to give you a little bit of the boys too. We're going to talk about the penultimate episode of the boys. But before we get into all that goody stuff, we're going to talk about the box office numbers.
Oh, well, we better shout out the Doombots. All hail the Doombots.
Oh, we got to. We have no choice. Shout out to the Doombot. Okay. We'll be talking about them also later on today too. So we got to talk about the box office numbers, and I'm going to give it to Eli, and I want him to guess what is the box office number this week. Yeah, and I think you might know, Eli. I think you might know.
Is it The Devils Wear Prada again or whatever? I don't know.
I think so. Let me see. Honestly, I don't know. I wasn't looking at it, but let's see. Let's throw the numbers up and see.
I'm just saying, well, that wasn't that. Oh, that's that new horror movie or whatever.
Yeah. Oh well, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's number one, which is weird because it was like number 3 last week, and then they jumped back up.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's still going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's about to be. Let me see. I know this is for my own curiosity. 703. So it is already the highest grossing music biopic of all time. Already.
Okay.
And it's on its way to maybe be the first $1 billion music biopic. So we're gonna see from there. Also, moving on past that, let's see what goodies we got. The Devil Wears Prada 2. Eli, you were correct. You had your finger on the pulse.
Okay.
And Obsession, that horror movie you're talking about. Notice what's not number one.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. It dropped down even lower. It let a horror movie that made had no budget to it beat it at the box office. So yeah. And also, not only that, we got Obsession, we got Sheep Detectives. Also, it's another movie we're looking for. Also,
Top Gun. What the fuck?
Yes, it's the 20. You didn't know?
They put the 40th anniversary back in the theater.
It's the 40th anniversary
of the new one. Oh, they put both of them back.
Yeah.
It says Top and then Maverick. Isn't that the new one?
Oh yeah, they might do both of them. I don't know.
2026 re-release.
I don't know.
Okay,
but Top Gun is your thing. I don't know. I don't really pay you at least you care enough to hate it. I don't even care that much enough. It's just there for me, All right, what else we got? Also now In the Gray, which is a Henry Cavill movie that not starring Henry Cavill. Like he's all over the poster. What I'm hearing is that he's not starring in it. He's just there for the marketing,
Okay.
And this one I want to talk about is God Is.
I heard about this. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't really paid too much attention to it. Say it's doing a lot of press buzz right now. That's it right there. About 2 twins going to kill their father.
Yeah. So he's abusive dad or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But here's the main thing I'm trying to talk about in this movie. Now, the thing is, like I said, you got Mortal Kombat, you got Super Mario, and all this crazy shit like that. We always talk about that every movie in the theater is a sequel, this, and franchise this and whatnot there. Notice that all the movies we were naming right there are original movies. Not based on anything, not an IP that is original movie, probably just came out.
Devil's Wear Prada? Isn't that Devil's Wear Prada?
Oh, of course, yeah, Devil Wear Prada is. Yeah, but the other movies like In the Gray, Is God Is, Obsession, all those are original IPs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Killing at the box office right now. So people saying that they don't make original movies anymore, that's bullshit. They make original movies no more. If you don't see it, that's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was one of the biggest movies last year? Sinners. That was an original movie.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't based on anything. So they still make movies like that. That's just a bullshit ass excuse saying, oh, everything's a Marvel movie nowadays. Not really. What was the fucking last Marvel movie? Last July? So shit.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they're still making original movies out there. They are out there. If you want to see them, just take your ass to the movies and go see them. That's all. And people are seeing them. It ain't like the people aren't seeing them because these movies are being made for cheap and they're making bank. So they making the monies back for the studio, which encourages them doing it. I'm gonna tell you this: they'll probably make an Obsession 2 before they make a Mortal Kombat 3. Shout out to my boss. My boss said I was, being too hyperbolic with that. Or as ChatGPT said, our my boss. He was saying that, and shout out, I know he's listening to it back. He was just saying that I shouldn't have anything to worry about. Mortal Kombat gonna make a whole bunch of them. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. The studio might just decide to go do something. But you know what? Mortal Kombat will be okay because guess what? Even if they don't make any more movies, they can still gonna crack out another 4-5 video games. And
they're always gonna have a Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah, that don't matter. And that shit sells. Like, that's like the highest selling video game every week. Every year it comes out.
With Smoke and Stack from Sinners as DLC.
And it's going to be there. Oh, shit, fatality. What the Irish dude, what's the Irish dude's name? The Irish vampire? I can't remember his name.
His finishing move
will be like dancing
that jig, that Irish jig and shit.
Jimmy Crack Corn and I don't care. Whatever the fuck he's saying. I can't remember.
Be dancing on your skull or whatever.
Right. Oh, shit. But now let's talk about Obsession.
Okay.
Eli, have you heard anything about this movie?
I've heard it's a horror movie.
Okay, that's all you heard about.
That's all I know.
People are going crazy with this movie. Like, as you can see, that it has made a bunch of money at the movies. People are giving it high praise right now. Some people are saying that no matter what movie comes out in October, it won't beat this horror movie. That's what they're saying. They're saying like the movie needs to be nominated for Oscar. I haven't seen it. I don't know what it is, but they're saying it'll be Oscar. They're saying everybody involved with this movie is damn near under 30.
Okay.
So it's like based like the first what are they now? Gen Alpha, Gen Z,
whatever. The kids.
Whatever they are, it's their first horror movie.
The TikTok. I guess the guy was a YouTuber or something.
I don't know. Whatever it is, that's what it is. So it's like whoever these people are, they have their finger on the pulse. They're right there.
And that seems to be like a thing now. Like content creators are now moving into the movie business because
they have to, because they have their own built-in fan base.
Yeah, because there's another movie, Backrooms or something that's coming out. It's made by a YouTuber, I guess. Yeah. And now it's like he made this like short horror flick on YouTube, and then studio saw it and said, hey, we want you to make that into a full-length feature. And I guess he did, and now it's coming out, and I guess, So that seems to be a thing now, so it doesn't matter if you're, I mean, I guess it is kind of cool. Like, it's a shifting in, the movie business or Hollywood. I mean, it got to the point where Hollywood's basically like royalty, every, the sons and daughters of sons and daughters and sons of daughters.
It's always been that way. It's always been that way.
Yeah. There's like, seems to be the movie stars, but now it's like, no,
But the Nepo baby thing has always been around. Jamie Lee Curtis is a Nepo baby. Hell, The Rock is a Nepo baby.
Yeah. It's like how Ron Howard's daughter is now directing Star Wars.
Ron Howard? No, he's not.
Ron Howard.
But still. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make about it, let's talk about this Obsession movie, because the one thing interesting, I didn't pay any attention to the movie until I actually start looking at what was going on. And like, oh, what's going on? Because, and I know I'm going to screw this up. Eli, our girl is in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, the star of Obsession, and that's why I wasn't paying attention to it. But I was like, okay, where is she? Not, I don't know. I already screwed it up. Her.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
It's her.
Is it? Okay. I don't know who that
from
is,
Superman and Lois.
Oh, really?
Yes. Remember, what's the
Oh, really? That's the chick who kept friend zoning the old boy and shit.
Yeah. So she's like the newest Hollywood thing right now. That chick.
Okay, I did not know. I was not.
Yeah, aware. I didn't know it at first. Because I was looking at the trailer. I didn't pay any attention to the trailer, and I looked at the trailer. I was like, "Why she look so damn familiar?" And then it just clicked all of a sudden, like, "Oh shit, it's her." So that chick, that girl that we saw in Superman and Lois, doing all this stuff like that. Now she's the Hollywood's next best thing.
Okay. Well, there you go.
It's weird. It's like weird, man. It's like, I don't know. It's like people, but you don't know them.
Well, good for her.
Yeah,
because I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her since Superman.
She hadn't been anything since Superman Lois. Matter of fact, she got fired for Superman Lois. She talked about it like one of the interviews. She like this. She was like, "I'm glad I got fired, man, so I can go make movies." I'm like, Okay. So yeah, shout out to her, man. It's like you know people, but you don't know people. That's just like you see it when you see people blow up afterwards, man. So good job for her. So yeah. Let me say we move on to the next part of the podcast.
Sure.
Okay, like I said, we are here where we need to be at. We're going to talk about what's on the thumbnail right now. Let me show it right now. I put way too much thought into this, but I decided to do it. Disney does John Wick because we talked about last week that Eli hates the Netflix Punisher, but I was saying it may be different because Disney is doing it this week. I don't think they gave him any kind of comfort on that, so that's why I wanted to wait for him to watch it and see to talk about it. I didn't talk to him about it. I don't know what he said about it, but we're going to sit there and talk about it now because, like I said, now I'm pretty knowledgeable in my comic bookdom and things like that, but I do have some blind spots. I do have some weak spots. I'm perfectly fine with admitting that. The Punisher is one of my weak spots.
Okay.
I don't know Punisher lore like that. I just know he's a motherfucker that got guns to shoot people. That's all I know about him.
That's all you need to know.
That's all I need to know. And that's what like, do I need to know more about the Punisher or am I good? And it's like that.
That's all you need to know.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. So yeah. So and that's kind of what this project was right here. He was just a crazy motherfucker that just shot a bunch of people and shit. In the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
So before we get that, I do want to put some things out there because some people, there's confusion going on right now about this project because a lot of people thinking that this is a new Punisher series coming out. They're thinking that Daredevil's over with, just a bunch of series coming out like that. This is not a series. This is not a mini series. This is not a two-parter. This is it.
This is it ain't a movie. I thought it was a movie.
I thought it was a movie. It's like one of the specials like that. It's not that.
No.
This was about the length of an episode of Daredevil.
Yeah.
It was just that. That's it. So, yeah. So this was a one-shot thing. That is it. Don't expect anything next week. Don't expect anything 2 weeks from now or a part 2 of this. This is it. This is a one-shot thing. I think John Bernthal wrote this. I think.
Yeah.
I got to look up the notes again to see like that. So it's something he wanted to be passionate about. He wanted to do it. This is supposed to be supposedly a bridge from Netflix Punisher to Spider-Man Battle Van Brand New Day Punisher. It's supposed to be the bridge for that. Is it? Whatever. But that's what's going on right now. So this is a one-shot thing. Get in, get out, watch it, move the fuck on, and get on from that. But like I said, I have a weak spot for the Punisher because I don't really know much about the Punisher. I just know he started in Spider-Man comics as a Spider-Man villain. But Eli, on the other hand, knows Punisher lore. He knows this shit. We were watching the trailer, Eli, all this shit like that. You were like, oh, that's blah, blah, blah. That's such and such and so and forth. From issue 648. And I was like,
I don't know if I'm that deep, but sure.
No, you went that deep. You don't recognize. If I play the tape back for you, you're gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
But we're here now. Anyway, we're here now. So I'm gonna let Eli go first and tell me what he thought about the Punisher One Last Kill before I get into it, because I know he hates Netflix. So I'm gonna just let him shit all over this show and then I'll follow up with it. So yeah.
Yeah, I hated the Netflix Punisher series. I didn't even finish it. Like I never finished season 2. I pretty much checked out of it.
Okay, so what happened was Sexy Jigsaw in the second season got sexier.
Yeah, I did notice that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Somehow, hot, porn star Jigsaw.
Don't look at me, I'm hideous.
Yeah, got scars and got even hotter.
Right. like how does that work? But okay.
Yeah, so I wasn't a fan of the Netflix show. So I kind of sort of, my expectations going into this were kind of, I wasn't expecting much. So yeah, I watched it and it was fine, had cool action.
Okay.
But yeah, the first half, I almost dozed off during the first half.
Okay.
Because it was
I figured that was going to get you. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just, sad sack emo Punisher, crying around, being all mopey and shit. I'm like, oh, here's just the same old shit.
Let me ask you this. And this where I told you I was going to get you, Eli. I told you I was going to get you. I was going to trigger you. Is this lore accurate Punisher from the comics?
Is this what? You broke
lore accurate Punisher from the comics?
I mean, lore wise, yeah, his family gets killed, and that's why he does.
Not all that. The emo shit.
The emo shit. No, he's a little bit too emo. Which I am fine with, and that's the thing. Don't get it twisted. I never had a problem with John Bernthal's portrayal as the Punisher. You know, yes, I'm a Punisher fan. I love the comics. To me, the best Punisher is he's just a force of nature. He's a psychopath. He's Jason Voorhees with guns.
And that's what I always thought Punisher was.
Yeah, he's Michael Myers with guns. He's Godzilla with guns. He's a storm. He's just a freak of force of nature that comes in and just wrecks shit. You know,
because I never thought that he's some kind of emotional sad stack or anything like that. But
no remorse, no human emotion. He's just a Terminator.
Right.
You know, and that works. That's all he needs to be. And I think that's my favorite kind of Punisher. Remember, MCU Daredevil debuted on Daredevil. And it was cool. I liked it. You know, I had no problem with that. I thought it was cool. That prison scene with Frank Castle fucking people up. That was the shit. I was into that. And so, I was excited when, they're going to have a Punisher, his own solo series. And I was stoked for that, you know? So I never had a problem with them portraying Frank Castle as this, you know,
emotional,
PTSD and all that, exploring the human side of him. I never minded that. But give me some action. There was that was my problem. It was like there was no ass kicking. Okay, I get it. He's sad. He's moping around. Now shoot somebody. You know,
right?
You know, instead he's trying to bang Microchip's wife. You know, there's a whole side plot with the FBI agent and her mom, like sexy Jigsaw, like a bunch of shit that I did not give a fuck about.
Right?
You know, so that's why I couldn't stand that series. So when this show came on, when One Last Kill, I started watching the first half, and it's only 45 minutes, right? So like the first
50. Yeah, I mean, when you put credits and all this stuff in there.
Yeah, so the first 20 minutes is him just crying around, being all emo and shit. You know,
and that's in my head, I'm thinking like, man, Eli gonna hate this shit.
Yeah, moping around, Johnny, I can't find your legs, Johnny. You know, all that shit.
Yeah.
You know,
is that for Tropic Thunder? What the fuck, man?
That was Rambo.
Okay.
Johnny or whatever. I can't find your legs, Johnny, or whatever. Yeah, so I was like I said, I was starting to doze off, but then then the action started, and then it turned into John Wick, The Purge, The Raid, and it was totally fine. The action was fine, sir. It was entertaining enough to wake me up and keep me glued to the screen for the rest of the, 45 minutes or however long it was, and and I thought it was all right. I mean, it's the best thing the MCU has done with this Punisher, I think. And that's not saying
I beg to differ.
Oh, really? Okay.
I say, and I think you might agree with me on this one. Oh, you may not. I don't know. Season 2 Daredevil. Where he popped in and out was being basically like the villain of season 2.
I thought when he's on the Daredevil show, that's the best. Like this version of the Punisher works best in small doses.
Yeah.
You know.
And plus he had a complete story arc in Daredevil.
Yeah, and that which was taken from the comics. You know, him on trial and shit. That was all from the old comics and shit. So, and then the prison scene was dope. You know, it was one of the highlights of that season. You know,
matter of fact, season 2 I think lost me when Punisher went away. Like, you know, when he went to jail and kind of went like then they brought in the lecture side. That's when it lost me. But when Punisher was there, they were like some of the best Netflix stuff they did.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, the first half was slow for me. It was just I was getting flashbacks of the long drawn out Netflix series. But then when the action kicked in, I was like, this is fine. It's fine. Gnucci was fine. I would much rather have seen that movie or that story where he
started, but it was already done.
Like why did we not see that?
Especially as short as it is, we could have had that, you know.
Him just going around killing the Gnucci crew, like that would have been fine, you know.
We just show up and like they're already dead. She's pissed off, like who the fuck are you? You know.
And then feed Gnucci to the lions or the bears or the tigers or whatever. He feeds her to the zoo. He takes her to the zoo. She in the comics, she's got no arms or legs and no hair. Like he fucks her up.
Right. Like this is his Lex Luthor in the comics. This is his Joker right here.
One of them. I say Jigsaw, but that's one in the Dylan run. Yeah, that was one of his. She was like a recurring villain.
Yeah, like because he don't have a rose gallery because Frank kills everybody, but but that's about as close he gets. So yeah, like I said, played by one of my favorites, Judith Light.
Yeah, she was fine.
From my favorite show, Who's the Boss?
Was that your favorite show, really?
One of, man. It's like one of okay, after school, I think like at 4:30, after Batman the Animated Series came on, I flipped the channel, and Who's the Boss was on there right there, Because remember, Eli, I told you I had a crush on the grandma.
On the grandma?
Not Judith Light, her mama.
Okay.
But that's I may be oversharing, but that's okay.
That explains a lot. No.
I said too much on this podcast, okay. But what are we talking about?
The hot grandma.
Okay. Okay, Gnucci. Let's talk about Gnucci. Okay. Okay, because they're saying this guy is somebody.
Oh, Barracuda. That's what I thought. I was like, oh, is that Barracuda? And then I'm like, oh, I don't care because they'll fuck him up.
Yeah, that was it. But the online chatter is saying that's who that was. I don't know who that is, but the online chatter says,
he's another. Yeah, he's another Punisher villain. Barracuda.
Okay. He didn't really say anything. He was just there. He just looked at Frank the whole time, like, okay, when is this boss fight gonna happen? And it never happened.
Yeah, and I was like, that's what I thought of. Oh, is that supposed to be Barracuda? And then I don't get your hopes up high, because if it is, they're gonna fuck him up. Right. So I was like, who cares if it's Barracuda or not?
So what's going on with that? So like I said, can I go on this show now? I mean, say because I thought you were gonna rip the show a new asshole, but you didn't. I'm like, damn it, Eli, you let me down. That's okay. But overall, I enjoyed the show. I had fun with it. I think past the season 2 appearances Punisher had on Daredevil, this is my favorite MCU version of Punisher we've had so far. Plenty of fast action, like I said, John Wick style type stuff. Spoiler alert: they kill a dog at the beginning of the movie. Of the show.
Yeah, that's totally John Wick. Yeah.
Yeah. So of course you're just waiting for Punisher, to get that guy at the end. You just waiting for him to get him. And plus between then he just shoot. One thing I did like about I think you kind of underselling those fight scenes a little bit, Eli. Even though I know his fights is like that, he never used his own guns. He had all these guns and his cradle guns and shit like that he was going to use. He never used his own shit.
Okay.
He would kill somebody, take their shit, shoot him, lose it, get another guy shit, shoot his shit. I like. And he kept the shit the whole going. I was like, okay, this is shit pretty cool right here.
And he even killed the guy with the pencil. Just like John Wick.
Okay, this is really John Wick right now. We're saying it's John Wick, but did John Wick kind of take from the Punisher? No, we can't say that because Punisher took from the old school Death Wish, all that stuff. So it all comes from the same place. Yeah,
Punisher was basically a Rambo, an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that he was just biting on. Those the pissed off one-man army with guns, blowing away countless enemies. That's all those movies from the 80s, Commando, Rambo, all that shit.
Yeah, and John Wick takes from the DNA of those movies too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why it's so John Wick feeling like, because it's all same DNA, it's all same thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you got? A lot of people complaining about the CGI. That's why I posted people complaining about the CGI and stuff like that. Oh, let it go, man. It's like, what is this? 2 seconds, 3 seconds?
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, the internet, Eli. The internet gives a shit. There are so many articles about the CGI ruins the thing. It's 3 seconds, man. I don't even notice it until y'all motherfuckers point it out.
Yeah, I don't give a shit either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're cool with this. You're cool with like a beam in the sky in an Avengers movie. That's
right.
CGI too. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, everything's CGI. You motherfuckers, you motherfuckers having Jet Li and Jackie Chan fight each other with AI. Fuck off.
Right. Another thing about this Punisher show that I was curious about that I want to know your opinion of it. Where the fuck was Frank at? Because it felt like he was in the middle of a purge.
Yeah.
Like, what part of New York is this?
Somewhere.
It's somewhere like people from Gotham City just like, nah, I'm gonna go back to Gotham City where it's safe. It's crazy fuck over here.
Somewhere
like
where the
cops shot in the middle of the streets and shit. And
yeah, somewhere where the cops don't show up. But if they do, you see they started the cop car on fire, like a cop car rolled in.
Like, what the fuck is this, man?
And then it shows the cop cars on fire. Like
it's
someplace the cops don't show up to. Old Town in Sin City, I guess.
Yeah, is he in Baghdad or some shit? What the fuck is he, man? Just shooting everything and shit like that. So he's the middle of and that's the thing. I had to rewatch again to see why the city is so crazy like that. So apparently he's in Little Sicily. Is Little Sicily a thing in the Punisher comics?
Probably.
Okay, because the reason I'm saying because every Marvel hero has a section of the New York, to themselves. Like, Spider-Man got Queens, Avengers got Manhattan, X-Men got, what is that? Grey Mountain or some shit? Daredevil, Hell's Kitchen, Doctor Strange, Bleecker Street, or what was the place?
Is it Bleecker? Is it on Bleecker?
It's Bleecker, but it's a place. Lower
East Side.
It's a place. It's a real place.
Okay.
That he's at.
Bleeker's a real place. Bleeker's is.
Yeah, I'm saying, but what do they call it? Fuck. Any
Isn't that
what I don't know it?
I don't know. Tribeca? I don't know.
No. God damn it. Okay. Anyway, moving on past that. The reason I was saying it because I was wondering, and I'm gonna Google it while we're talking about that. But Little Caesars, little Sicily. Okay. That's where Punisher is right now. So he's there trying to clean up Little Sicily. But they're saying the reason the place went crazy like that because the Gnucci's got taken out.
Yeah, he's from what I mean, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but it seemed like he was just hiding out or something.
He was hiding out, but he killed them, and that's why the city went nuts. Because they basically, like, the Gnucci's were keeping that part, the area of this, like the Little Sicily, they were keeping it in order.
Oh yeah, like the gangs. So then the gangs were trying to fight to take it over or whatever.
Greenwich Village.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let me pause for a second because reading it, because Stan Lee made Greenwich Village specifically for a reason why he stuck him there. Or did Steve Ditko? Whoever did it, doesn't matter. Point is, Greenwich Village was like a place of like arts and drugs and shit. Basically like let your mind free and shit like that. So he wanted to stick Doctor Strange in that area of New York. So that's why he's got. So every area in New York they take is for a reason. It's nothing by accident. So
yeah.
But that's the thing about this when we talking about the Gnucci's. So that's why it's like a fucking war zone in that part of New York and shit like that. Because the Gnucci's died, and I guess they were holding things in order. Now the Gnucci's ain't there. All hell broken loose.
Yeah, there's like a power struggle with all the street gangs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it's like, no man's land.
Right. Like, damn, I mean, like, you just down the street from every. Now that's where people would say, "We're the Avengers."
Yeah,
you see some shit like that. So,
or Spider-Man or Daredevil.
They'd be like, "Nah, fuck this. I'll go uptown, man. Shit." So that's crazy stuff right there. They just shoot people in there. And my thing is this: it's a one shot, but it felt like a TV pilot.
Yeah,
because normally in a one shot or something like this, you would get some kind of resolution. There was no resolution. Gnucci just get in the car with Barracuda and just drives off, just like flips in the finger and shit like that, and that's it. Like there was no resolution to that. We didn't even know what Punisher was trying to I think we know what Punisher was trying to resolve with himself. Now, here's what I'm hearing another online chatter. Now, people keep saying like the show was called Punisher Last Kill. Who was the last kill? Eli, do you know who the last kill was?
I think both of them were supposed to be each other's last kills. I think
this is killing joke shit right here you talking about. Okay.
Yeah, he was supposed to kill he thought he killed all the Gnucci's, but then Gnucci shows up. No, you didn't kill us all.
Right.
And then she's like, okay, you killed all my family. So once I kill you, you're, the vendetta is, complete or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't read that much into it, but yeah.
Well, some people, and like I say, it's the internet, things that go crazy like that. But some people saying the Punisher's last kill was himself.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that was, there's definitely in there.
Yeah. Which is another thing I want to talk to you about that in the comments. Like I said, is it lore for a Punisher to be basically suicidal in the comics or have those tendencies?
It's few and far between.
Mm-hmm.
Like, recently in the last one, one of the more recent issues, that pops up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not as common.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of make what's his name? Soap.
Yeah.
Martin Soap is he's kind of a joke, but they kind of make a joke about it. But that was Garth Ennis, But no, this like I'm saying, this tortured, sad sack, emotional emo Punisher is not really common in the comics. He's more
only certain writers touch that. So
yeah, and even Garth Ennis, he sort of just made that those violent tendencies were always in Frank, from all his life, and the Vietnam War brought it out, and and then it just like once his family got killed, and that just like he just basically took on another war, and that he was always supposed to be fighting this war. He's just a soldier all his life. He's just a killing machine, basically.
Right.
He's a psychopath.
It gives him an excuse to do this. So yeah.
He is a born psychopath. That's basically what he is. And like I say, he's Jason Voorhees.
Like one Punisher comic I read, basically like his wife and kids getting murdered, kind of like gave him the excuse to do this.
Yeah, that's kind of what Garth Ennis kind of put in the Garth Ennis run. With Punisher Born, that he was always just had this violent darkness to him. But that's about it, and that's what I'm saying. He's like a force of nature. I mean, to me, the Punisher is sort of a statement, like a political statement. That's me. That's just me. This is how I have interpreted it. Punisher is basically America's violent past coming back to haunt them, or created by America's violent past. America was born in violence. So the Punisher is a product of that violence, and so yeah, that's part of it. Part of it is the whole, Daredevil, Law and Order versus Punisher, the vigilante. You can read that into it too, but like how they're opposite sides of the law, yet still kind of doing the same thing, yet still. They both break the law, but they won't draw that line. I'm getting too deep. But
no, that's what we're here for.
But Daredevil won't kill anybody. But he still breaks the law. He is a vigilante who goes outside of when the system doesn't work. Daredevil will break the law, and work outside the law, even though he's a lawyer, and then expects those criminals to be punished by the same system that fails and gives him the reason to break the law. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then the Punisher's just like, you're being a hypocrite.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just hypocrisy. You're breaking you doing what you're doing because the system doesn't work.
Right.
So
you're a lawyer and a outlaw. How does that work?
Yeah. You're admitting that, I'm just going to kill them because that's what they deserve. So that's that duality of the Punisher versus Daredevil. That's always worked best in those comics. And like the Punisher's always been like this. Like I remember in the 80s, like in Daredevil and like in a Spider-Man comic back in the 80s, where the Punisher was like shooting at jaywalkers. Like, you're breaking the law. And
they were still fine-tuning his personality back then.
Yeah. But like, to me, that's what I'm saying. He's just a psychopath.
Right.
Who just happens to kill assholes. He's a psychopath.
Remember the time in Civil War where Captain America recruited some supervillains? And Punisher just walked in, saw the guy just shot him. You're like, what I do? What?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like I'm saying, that's when John Byrne when he first came onto the Daredevil show, I was like, okay, this is a different take on the Punisher, and I'm into it. You're going to give me a humanized version of the Punisher. Fine, I'm cool with that. But it just failed to give me the action that I wanted, the Punisher shit. Okay, give me a human Punisher now. Give me the Punisher. And
now,
they just
before
never
we get
did that.
too off topic, another thing I want to bring up to you: lore accurate. Also, like we talked about suicide tension like that. Does he hallucinate in the comics?
Oh, he's done that too.
That's the thing. Okay, where he doesn't know what's real, what's not real, stuff like that.
Yeah, he kind of Well, like I said, in this last run, this newest run where he was like the Kingpin put an implant in his head and shit like that, and kind of used him as his own little hitman drone.
Right.
Yeah, he's kind of like struggling with mentally. So yeah, that's always been there. But he just shrugs him off. It's like yeah, like I said, I have no problem with any of the stuff. My main thing was the action. So I'm saying the first half was him being sad sack emo Punisher, and then the last half was finally him doing comic book Punisher.
right. And that's the whole point I'm trying to get to. So we all love the second half of this 40 or 50-minute shows like that. But the first half, you weren't into it. Do you feel like it clashed with what we got?
No. Okay. I mean, no, I was just I was just like, this is the same old shit we've been getting of him crying around and
right,
all that shit, that same old shit that bored me on the Netflix show. So that's why I like, I don't know, my PTSD. Oh, this sucks. And I kind of
I'm just wondering, is this something where it clashed with the way we got this, this killer that's going around doing stuff like that, but at the same time, he's really mentally unstable. Like he's really not all there. Even in the Daredevil season 2, as crazy as he was, I felt like he was at least in control of his impulses. He wanted to do it, but I feel like he's in control. In this, I don't feel like he's in control of anything. He hallucinates, want to kill himself, sees his daughter, sees, his soldiers like that, don't know whether or not Karen Page is there and stuff like that. Then he's supposed to have it together. Or maybe that's the only time he is in control when he's killing people.
Sure.
Otherwise, when he's not, maybe I'm looking too deep into it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think, and this is I don't know. I haven't thought about this, but he's supposed to be in the Spider-Man movie,
right?
Where that seems all lighthearted and fluffy a little bit,
right?
So I think
because he got the colorful costume at the end of the shit, everybody. So
I think like this was like maybe a bridge, or the sad sack Punisher is a way to soften him a little bit to be fluffy Punisher in the Spider-Man movie. I don't know.
Him shoot a guy in the head.
Yeah, still, but I think we're gonna see that in the Spider-Man movie. Like, Spider-Man's be like, don't be killing people, Frank.
Right. But here's my thing. Where I think it bridges the gap between Netflix and fluffy, cute Spider-Man and shit like that. Because in the Netflix, we've always seen Punisher. He more or less just randomly doing shit. Just killing people, no rhyme or reason. Maybe he wants to do it because he's avenging his family, but for the most part, he see a gangster, he just want to shoot a gangster. That's what the fuck it is. He's not really doing it for any other reason other than basically for his own impulses. And I think with the Gnucci family, he felt like, okay, I've killed everybody I need to kill.
Yeah.
But then I think in this, because remember, there was a very critical point in the moment where he saw Gnucci getting in the truck or car with whoever the fuck that guy was you just named, and he saw that family getting attacked. Which also want to bring up that family because apparently this was, and I know I'm going to screw this up. Am I going to do it right? Nope, messed it up. That guy.
Yeah.
From the Wire.
Oh, I don't remember.
I guess
I never watched.
You don't watch Wire?
I've watched some of the Wire. I never finished it. That's
what? You never finished the greatest show of all time?
I know. And it was like 20 years ago, man.
I never finished it either. I'm just saying. That's what people say. I've heard things. That's all. But whatever. Point is, that guy's in it. So now the Wire's canceled MCU. Point is like that. But point is, Frank had to make a choice. Go, fulfill his own vengeance. Just go after and just kill some more people like that. Or actually save somebody this time. When have we ever seen Frank in the Netflix shows ever save anybody?
Yeah. He showed up at the end of Daredevil with his, and helped him with the hand like and that, shit. So, yeah. But then he was just killing folks.
Yeah, other than he was just killing folks. He was there like, oh, I get to kill people? Okay.
But this was like very much like the Batman, the Pattinson Batman.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, I don't have to be vengeance. I can help people.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's actually helping people. So that's what I'm saying. It's bridging the gap for the new Punisher.
There's times where Punisher in the comics has saved people. He's not like he's an asshole, but he ain't that much of an asshole.
But Netflix Punisher has been an asshole. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I haven't watched it all, so I don't know.
Yeah. But and even at the end with the dog, the guy, when he killed the guy that killed the dog like that, before he did it, he got approval from the guy because he was actually because he was gonna let that guy go at first. And then he asked the guy, he was like, you good? He said, no, that's not all he took from me. And when he said that, that's a punishment like, okay, he wants me to kill you. You got to go. And even before he looked at it one more time, he was like, you sure? She want me to do this? He like, please. Off this motherfucker. And that's how the show ended. I was like, okay, so that's a different take on the punishers. Like
everyone was like that.
Everybody was like that. I was like, man, even I was screaming, like, please shoot this motherfucker, man. It was so shit. It's crazy. So that's my whole point, is that we're seeing a different side of the Punisher because it does seem like he's saving. He has another purpose to keep going to save people. Now it's not just all about him anymore, or all about just fulfilling his own bloodlust shit like that. He feel like he has purpose now.
Yeah,
that's the
that's pretty much that's what Punisher is in the comic. Like I said, he's a psychopath with purpose.
Right.
Like there's comics where like the Avengers have gone after him and then not stopped him. Like,
right.
like Black Widow found him in Russia and was supposed to take him in. And then Captain America, did you find him? It's like, yeah, why don't you bring him in? Well, he was in the middle of busting a bunch of human trafficking, so I just let him do his thing and shit.
and that's what I'm saying. I think up until this point, Punisher had no purpose. Other than looking on blood. I think now he has purpose, and that's what we get.
And I think that's what was the Netflix show was kind of doing. Is like we were getting like Punisher year one. You know, the
like he's becoming that. You know.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I never had a problem with his portrayal, John Bernthal's portrayal. It just wasn't violent enough.
Right.
There wasn't enough action, you know. So
but now that you clear some stuff up for me, that's why I had to ask you those questions first. Like, is this a little accurate? Is that a little accurate? Tell him it's not a little accurate. I'm like, okay, cool. Because my thing is this. Bernthal co-wrote this story right here. So now is this Punisher the Punisher that I know of? Like I haven't read that much Punisher, but it's not the Punisher that I know of. But it's a Punisher he wants to do, and I'm okay with that because because I feel like this any writer that takes any hero or character anything like that, however they write it, that's their canon. That's what they want to do. So since Bernthal is creating this, he's always been creating this Punisher version of it. Let's dig deeper. What is his Punisher like? And I want to know what that is. And he gave it to us. I'm fine with that. Even if it's not what I'm used to, I'm fine with his interpretation of the Punisher.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we got a more humanized version of Frank.
Yeah. Like you said, he had it. He did have, was it the character arc that I want him to have? Did I want him to kill Gnucci? Well, you know, but they gave us something. So.
I mean, yeah, they're giving us a more psychological, complex version of Frank.
And that's what he wants to explore. I'm okay with that.
Sure. As an actor, I'm sure that's interesting to him and just playing a Terminator.
Yeah, you know? Because I mean, I necessarily don't want them to just, be a slave to the comic book. Okay, you just got to do this. You can't do anything else like that. No, if you feel like you need to do a different interpretation to it and bring something new to it, do it. Follow your gut. I'm completely fine with the creator's vision on that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't have a problem with his take on the character. Just give me some action.
Right.
And they finally did.
Yeah. I told you I was going to bring it out of you, Eli. You thought you were going to sit there and just chill like, nah, I'm going to bring you out of you. You know?
Yeah,
all right, now you got to slap a rating on it. You got to give me a score on it.
I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
Typical.
And I think that's being generous.
Honestly, I thought that's higher than what I thought you were going to give it. Be honest
I mean, now that you got me actually thinking about, like when I first, like I said, I almost fell asleep on it.
Yeah.
So when it was over, I was like, oh, okay, it's over now. I'm like, whatever. Another Punisher.
I'm shocked you gave it 3 out of 5. I like that.
Another Punisher. Okay. Yeah, sure. I guess it was okay. I was like, I had to think about it. I guess the action was cool. The first half sucked, but the action was cool.
Yeah.
Do I really give a shit? Not really. Whatever. I don't care. Whatever. And I was kind of like, whatever. But now that after I haven't really thought about it since I watched it.
Like you completely just deleted Punisher at your head.
Yeah, but now after this discussion, I'm like, okay, I guess it wasn't that bad.
Hey, if I helped you raise it 0.5 or God forbid 1 point, you know, I'm fine with that. I feel like I've done my job. So
you made me think about it.
Okay.
So I suppose it sparked a conversation.
Okay. All right. My rating. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
4 out of 5. Reason I'm gonna give it that because, like I said, for me, the first half didn't suck. I can see why people say that, but it didn't suck for me. It was different. It threw me a loop. It threw me for a loop of like, okay, this is different. I wasn't expecting this. And plus, I wish it was longer. I wish they would. You could have slapped 30 more minutes on this of something, of anything, and make it a full functionally, TV movie. We could have really sink our teeth into stuff like that.
Yeah, he could have had a fight, but that could have been Barracuda, and he could have fought Barracuda.
Yeah, or something like that. Like slap 30 more minutes on this bad boy. That's all. That's all he was asking for.
And then take Gnucci to the zoo. We could
right. and then end it, and then that's it.
That's easily another half hour.
That's a half hour right there. You could have gave it to us, but no, they want to be like, let's just get in and get out. So
yeah, you had a 90-minute flick right there. But
90-minute flick, and that's all. We don't need no 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour Zack Snyder cut shit like that. 90 minutes is cool. All we need, and that's it. But they're gonna give us 50 minutes. I if you would have slapped 30 more minutes on it, a banger 30 minutes on it would have been like a 4.5 out of 5. But right now, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. I recommend it. Right. At least one of us recommend it on here. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. And that's what we got. So can we move on past that? I think we've talked enough about I think we talked longer than the actual show was about the show. Oh shit! All right, there we go. Let's talk about the boys.
Okay.
The boys. Okay, so for those who haven't been keeping up with the boys, for those that don't know, next week is the series finale of the boys. It's done. That's it. So yeah, everything's building up to this. This is what everybody's been waiting on. We don't know how it's going to end. I will tell you this. Don't try to read the comics, think you're going to guess what's going to happen. They have gone so far from the ending of the comics to what they're doing now that it can't be the same way. There's no way it can end that same way. So nobody knows how it's going to end. They're going to do their own thing, and that's it. They show some pictures kind of like that, but it ain't really that. One thing, I'm going to spoil some stuff for you, Eli. One thing I did thought was pretty funny. Samuel Jackson voicing the shark. That shit was hilarious to me. Bring your punk ass in the water, motherfucker. I was like, come on, man. I had to think like, is that Samuel Jackson? Like, yeah, okay, yeah. What else we got here? Homelander killed the president. Yeah. Now a lot of people online and so like, how did Homelander just kill the president and nobody did anything about it? He just moved on about it like that. They kind of explained it on their website. They AI deep faked it where they made Starlight kill the president. There you go. So they blame her for it. They blame everything.
Everything's her fault.
Yeah. Everything's her fault. So yeah, so that's why they don't care. So yeah.
Starlight and her woke posse. Yeah.
Her woke posse. She's bringing in the immigrants and shit like that. It is wild shit they do on that show, man. But yeah. Spoiler.
I heard about this.
Frenchie dies. So he was the first boy to get killed, like one of the core members of the boys to get killed, something like that. Pretty sad. But the thing is, people don't know how he died. I have a theory, Eli. They didn't show it.
Okay.
I think Homelander heat visioned his balls off. That's what I think happened.
That's what I've heard.
That's what I heard. They don't show it, but I'm almost positive that's what happened. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, wild shit happened.
I'm trying to catch up. Yeah, it's getting spoiled for me, but you know, whatever.
Yeah. More spoilers for you. Okay. That guy, Soldier Boy, who's been stealing this season for me the whole time like that, he's done already. He's done for the season.
Okay.
Yeah. They said the last episode that you saw him in is the last episode you're going to see him in. He's not going to be the last episode.
Okay.
So
he's not going to kill Homelander.
So he's not going to kill Homelander. So what if it's fucked up Homelander don't die? He kills everybody and just takes over the world.
Yeah.
That'd be fucked up anyway.
But isn't there another... I mean, they could do that. Isn't there a spinoff happening or some shit?
It's a prequel.
Oh, it's a Soldier Boy script.
So starring Soldier Boy, but it's a prequel. So showing him how Vought got found and all this stuff like that. So yeah, it's going back in the past and all this stuff like that. So yeah. So he's done. He's out of there. Yeah. So how this is going to end, we don't know. I try to look it up. I'm hearing rumors, and I don't know if I can't confirm it or not like that. They're saying they may be playing the final episode in movie theaters.
Yeah, you told me that last week.
But I can't find it. Right before we started the podcast, I tried to look at the times on it. I couldn't find it.
Oh,
like maybe it's not just playing in my area. I don't know.
You have to go to Atlanta to watch
I guess so. I don't know. Make a trip down there. And so, yeah, that's going on right there. So, yeah, I'm kind of excited how this thing is going to end. Oh, another crazy thing about it, like remember I kept telling you about Gen V, the spinoff show, and it might tie else like that.
Yeah.
They canceled that show. All those kids showed up in the last episode and Starlight told them to go home. We don't need you. So all that build up that they were supposed to kill Homelander shit like that, they ain't even gonna do anything.
That's what I've been kind of noticing about this season.
Yeah.
I feel like they're stalling.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's like they drag inside as much as they can.
Yeah, it's like, okay, they got the virus. We got to we got to kill Homelander with the virus, and now every episode is just a detour until that shit happens. Until the final.
Oh no, they can't kill him with the virus now.
Oh really? I didn't see that. Then.
Oh, you come behind Eli. Yeah.
Yeah.
He found a cure for the virus, so now the virus won't even work on him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now they have no way to kill him.
So yeah, again, well then that's another detour.
That's what I'm saying. So the whole virus thing, that was pointless.
Yeah.
It didn't mean anything. So yeah. Oh, that's all I got. Like I said, we will see how it ends Tuesday, and we'll talk about it, or we might not talk about it because another big thing will happen this week, next week that we'll talk about. So yeah, but we'll talk about it after we talk about this. So yeah, right. Moving on past that, can we move on to the next part of the podcast?
Sure.
I got some video game news. I just say it real quick. The CEO of Xbox changed the name of Xbox. So it's no longer a lowercase Xbox, it's an uppercase Xbox.
Okay.
There you go.
It wasn't a uppercase before?
The X was uppercase and then everything else like B and then lowercase. It's whatever. I don't know.
I just see the X, the circle with the X that glows green. That's all I know.
Oh, that's new. That's new. They changed the logo also. It looks like Mountain Dew or some shit. I don't know. Yeah. I talked about that way longer than it needs to. Anyway, move on to Expert Podcast. Like I said, this comic bullets. We were talking about comic books. We're gonna jump into it. Eli, I'm gonna let you go first. Let's see what we got.
I guess I'll do Absolute Batman.
Okay, obviously there must have been some big shit that happened.
Yeah, I feel like I should talk about this. I would have much rather have talked about like Archie and the Army of Darkness, but I figure I should.
Did they come out?
Yeah, I figure I should talk about this because kind of a big reveal, kind of sort of happened this week.
So
yeah, Absolute Batman, number 22 or 19. What is it?
20, I think.
Really?
I think so. Yeah, 20.
Okay.
I think going.
Okay.
Yeah.
20. Okay. So, I
will be caught up before it gets to 25 because you know my rule about 25.
Yeah, this is the issue. So, last issue, Gordon found a file on Bruce Wayne and his family, and then jumped off a roof.
What?
Yeah, didn't I tell you that?
That didn't click. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, he jumped off the roof because it's like goes deep, Bruce. You have no idea, and then he jumps off the roof. But they think is like Scarecrow kind of because you didn't believe me last time. No, he's not dead.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
yeah. But then it made it look like Bruce pushed him, but like Scarecrow might have had a hand in it too. So basically, Bruce is looking through the files. He went down the rabbit hole of the files that he got from Gordon, and basically finds out that the Joker, this Grimm or whatever they calls himself, this version of the Joker and this version of Scarecrow manufactured Bruce. Basically, it was a big plot to turn Bruce Wayne into Batman his whole life.
Like kill his father and also.
Yep, that Joe Chill was planted there, had a target, was hired to kill his dad at the zoo. And he found that, a psyche vow saying that Bruce was susceptible to this and all that. And so Bruce Wayne basically breaks into the prison to Blackgate, and he's like interrogating Joe Chill. And he's like, you were there. That's the Joker. That's a Joker.
The fuck?
Yeah. This is the Joker. Okay. Grimm, Mr. Grimm, or whatever the fuck he calls himself.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, Bruce Wayne's life is a one big joke. Basically, they predetermined his life and basically manufactured the Batman. And it was all revenge against his mom. Because Martha Wayne is in the Court of Owls. Did you know that?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Martha Wayne's in the court. Yeah, Martha Wayne's in the Court of Owls.
The fuck, man? What else you gonna do? Do I need to jump off a roof? You tell me some more shit?
No, then they'll blame me for it. No.
Right.
So yeah, Martha Wayne is in the Court of Owls, and I guess whatever reason, because this version of the Joker is like a billionaire who's got ties everywhere, and I guess him and the Scarecrow have been working together, and then this is what they did. They basically, set this whole thing up to turn Bruce into Batman as revenge, because the natural prey of an owl is a bat.
A bat, okay.
Yeah. So, and of course, while he's in there talking to Joe Chill, Scarecrow's in the cell with him.
Oh, before you do that, is that Martha?
Is that Martha, or who is that? Or is that Selena?
Maybe Selena. Maybe Selena. Okay.
Because they don't know where he is. Like Alfred and Harley Quinn and they're all looking for Bruce. That might be Selena.
Okay.
They're all looking for Bruce. and they don't know where he is. And meanwhile, that's where he went. He snuck into Blackgate. You know, so while he's in Blackgate interrogating Joe Chill, Scarecrow's in his cell and basically convinces Scarecrow, or the Scarecrow convinces Joe Chill to hang himself in the cell. It's pretty gnarly, I gotta say. I was like, oh shit. Like even Batman tries to save him too, but then Scarecrow just like cuts the thing, then Joe Chill hangs himself. So then he's like, oh shit, and then he breaks out, you know, he leaves the prison, he's gliding through the sky, and he's like, Alfred, you know, basically telling him about it, you know, you have no idea what's going on, blah, 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 blah. I found all this shit out. So while he's gliding, talking to Alfred, the Robins show up, the Robin Initiative.
Okay. Yeah, I know the Robins was okay.
So, and they're basically like Voltron. They got like a giant robot mech and shit, and they're all riding like Akira motorcycles. They all got like mech suits and shit, you know, like some bubblegum crisis, Appleseed type shit. They're like, by the orders of the Robins, you are under arrest. And that's kind of where it ends. And it says next issue, Batman versus the Robins.
Well, damn. Okay.
So this was fine. 4 out of 5. It's kind of like, oh shit, you know, Scott Snyder really, throwing in twists, you know.
A lot of crazy shit going on in there, man. Oh, so is Gordon dead?
So far, you know.
Damn.
And they blamed it on Bruce. You know,
well, damn.
Because he was on the roof. He was on the roof with them. And then he fell to the ground, and then they all looked up in the roof, and then they saw Bruce standing there. You know?
Okay. Because it kind of reminds me of what they were planning doing for Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 2. I don't know if I told you this. They said that the Riddler was going to decrypt or decipher the anti-life equation and then shoot himself when he finds it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what Zack Snyder was planning. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Crazy ass Zack Snyder.
Right. And people mad when he get that movie, but yeah. All right. So
now we got this preview of Absolute Green Lantern and Absolute Catwoman.
Oh, you got it like at the end of the book and stuff?
Yeah, I just see ads. Like, yeah.
Yeah, because Absolute Catwoman hadn't started yet. So yeah.
And what's up? What happened? Did somebody kill Oliver Queen in Absolute? Or who was that?
Yeah. Hawkman killed him. Like beat his ass to death and then threw him on the Legion of Doom's table. Why they was having a press conference, having a meeting. Okay,
well, I'm wondering what the hell, because he's got it's Absolute Green Lantern too.
But it won't be Ollie. It won't be Ollie.
It won't be Ollie. Okay.
Nah, it's gonna be somebody else. Because Ollie is dead, like dead.
So it'll be Speedy or somebody.
Yeah, somebody shit like that. So yeah, Hawkeye. I don't know, some shit. Yeah.
So I'll give this a 4 out of 5. I mean, yeah, this is still cool. You know, it's Scott Snyder.
Scott Snyder, the one we like.
Scott Snyder, kind of like just, you know, doing whatever he wants. I mean, Scott Snyder gets Batman. You know, he just gets Batman, and so it's cool to see him just kind of.
Like I said, I've already said a lot of these ideas feel like stuff he wanted to do.
Yeah,
DC wouldn't let him do.
Dark Knight's Metal and whatever, you know, because
they can't stop him. He just do whatever he wants. So
yeah, and this is just another multiverse version of Batman. So
because he created the Court of Owls.
He did,
yeah. So all right, so
4 out of 5. Yeah.
4 out of 5. Bam.
Oh, you
so
read
next
this,
book I'm going to do a Batman-ish book, Bat Family book.
Yeah, this is regular Batman.
Regular Batman, yeah.
Not
follow up from the book we did last week, Barbara Gordon Breakout #1, the book we've been talking about the whole time. So so last issue, Barbara Gordon, Oracle, Batgirl, they want to call it, she got caught and they threw her in prison. So and the whole book is about her in prison. So I don't really know what else to explain, but
Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, but it doesn't go that hard. All right, so moving on past it, let's get to it. And like I said, this is just an intro book that's going on like that. Basically, Barbara Gordon is getting shipped to the Supermax prison in Gotham because Arkham Asylum is gone. Obviously, you know that because you've been reviewing Batman books like that. But Arkham Asylum is gone since right before they started Future State. Matter of fact, it was supposed to kick off Future State, and they never brought back Arkham Asylum, and they kind of just forgot about it. And
it was in like a high rise, wasn't it, or something?
Well, now it is Arkham Tower, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah, it's in a high rise now. Yeah.
It's in a high rise right now, owned by Wayne Township like that. But like Arkham Asylum, like the asylum, they burned that shit down, and it's been gone for damn near 10 years in the comics.
Damn, look at Barbara all thick and shit.
Yeah. Right. Then you got Vandal Savage. He's got plans to hunt down the Batman crime family, going after each one of them, stuff like that. And like Welcome to Hell. So in place of Arkham Asylum, you have Supermax. Is it the Supermax? Supermax prison. So yeah. Supermax prison, that's where you throw all of Gotham's criminals and shit like that, or just people Vandal Savage don't like shit like that. And he specifically built this to throw the Bat family in there. And he got Barbara, so it was like that. So he's telling them she's the first to go down. She's going to get the rest of them like that. Thing is, they don't have any evidence on her. She burned the watchtower down with all her stuff in it before they caught her. Because the thing is, she actually wanted to get caught. Because there's some shady shit going down in the Supermax prison that they can't find out. So they need somebody on the inside. So Barbara's going in, and none of the Bat family are going to rescue her. They're just going to just leave her ass in there. First off, it's too guarded. They can't get in anyway. Just meet a whole bunch of people and shit like that. And this is all the people she's getting, thrown in jail with, and the DA, and so the people in the prison knows that she's Gordon's daughter, and the prisoners getting caught, they're Vandal Savage political enemies. They just get taken out one by one. And Barbara's trying to find out why are these people getting arrested, thrown in there, stuff like that. So yeah. Meanwhile, not everybody knows she's a daughter of a cop. Nobody knows that she's related to the Bat family like that, or Oracle like that. They just know she's Gordon's daughter, which that's enough to get her killed, So she sees people getting beat up, shit like that, and of course she goes in. More people. All the people get killed, so it don't really matter. I don't even think they really matter. She sees this person. Barbara throws it down, chokes her out and shit like that, and they just gonna let her watch, and then bam, elbows her, and all these girls get ready to jump her and shit like that. She's like, okay, bring it on, like I said, if she's trained by the Bat family. And she's actually met that girl before because she fought her when she was Batgirl. So yeah, and did they show the scene? They don't show the scene. She'll come back to her. That's just them talking about, just trying to, like I said, Batman's not going to save her and shit like that. So she, the girl goes back to her like, yeah, I remember you now. You are Gordon's, daughter. And they jump Batgirl, and everyone get their ass whooped. And yeah, like I said, she was trained by the Bat family. So now they break up and they throw in, solitary confinement and shit like that. And there's a trick ending at this. What is the trick ending? We don't know. We don't know what the trick ending is. Something happens. She's shocked. To be continued. So.
Oh, okay.
I guess. I don't know.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun. I guess.
Stay tuned next week.
Here's the thing. Arrow season 6 already did this plot line. I keep saying that because the thing is, okay, before Arrow was even a show on the CW, they were going to write a script, but the same guys that made the Blade movies, they were going to write a Green Arrow script where Green Arrow was thrown into a Supermax prison where he had to fight all of his bad guys and shit like that. And the movie was going to be called Supermax. So they did this. They did the season 6 episode, whole season to do that. And now the Batgirl comic is just that. I keep seeing this storyline keep popping up over again. Now, I don't know, is this going to be an ongoing? Is this like, because I don't see how you can keep this storyline going. I don't know. But I guess they're going to. Plus, they're just throwing in all these random ass supporting cast like that. Like the cast don't really get me stuff like that. I don't know. It didn't really catch me or grab me like that. It's not enough meat for me. I don't know. But I guess.
It's another Bat book.
Another bad book. It's like nothing you get out of just reads like that. But yeah, you gotta do something with
I mean, it's Bat Girl. But it's still
like 4 other Bat girls. So yeah, don't even really matter. So shit.
Yeah. Slap a score.
3 out of 5. Art was cool, but like I said, the concept, I guess, is kind of catchy, but the execution of it didn't sell me, didn't wow me, if it makes any sense. Especially for a first issue where you want to know what's going on. They're going to just throw a trick ending at you and then don't really throw enough meat to keep you going. 3 out of 5. It's whatever. So, so what you got next?
I have Transformers number 32.
More than meets the eye. Okay, let's see.
The Energon universe. Written by Robert Kirkman.
Oh yeah, our boy
Jason Howard on the art, and Mike Spicer still doing colors. So.
Okay.
And this just has Alita Prime. back on
right, because
Cybertron.
she's the leader now. Okay.
She took she took
Transformers
the
went woke. Okay.
Yeah.
People are saying that for real though. Yeah.
Yeah, these robots.
Right.
The pink robot is now the leader.
Right.
That makes my alpha pussy hurt. Bitches. So yeah, Alita now, well, Optimus Prime gave her the Matrix of leadership, basically, offered it to her. You know, it's like, I don't want it. I'm like, no, I'm going to complete my mission on Earth. And I no longer need to be on Cybertron because the Cybertron's been warring for millions of years, you know?
Right.
Oh, and Alita's like, we still got to help our friends on Cybertron. Like, okay, well, I'm going to stay here and help out the shit because we fucked up Earth. So I'm going to stay here and, you know, fix this shit. If you want to go back to Cybertron and fight that war, you can lead the Autobots. So basically, he offered the Matrix to leadership. It chose her. So yeah, so Alita, it's Alita Prime, you know. So basically, this starts out. It's, you know,
so he's back to being Orion Pax.
He's just Optimus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
you knew that name, huh?
You're going deep, man.
Right.
Get on a pod with Gomer, man. So yeah, this is just Alita Prime and her crew of Autobots. They took the space bridge back to Cybertron, and you know it spit them out right behind Decepticon enemy lines. So they're like, "Oh shit, we gotta we got to make this forced march back to our headquarters, and they're, you know, we got to watch our backs. You know, Coney Island must be 50 to 100 miles from here. Yeah, real simple. But every Decepticon in this city is looking to bust our heads. You know, we got something else to think about. The truce, is it still on? Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. Yeah, Warriors.
Okay,
that's what happened.
I knew it was from somewhere. I'm like, where did that sound familiar? Warriors.
Yeah. Autobots. Yeah, so Shockwave shows up. Autobots come out to play and just basically jumps to Autobots. You know, the Shockwave with a bunch of fucking Decepticons, you know, ambush Alita and the crew, and they start fighting, and of course they start getting their asses whooped, you know. And Alita basically pulls the Matrix out of her chest and turns it into a giant sword. And what the fuck was it called?
Oh, damn. Okay.
The Ghost of the Star Blade?
That's too deep for me, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a thing. I've never heard of it. Ask Gomer.
We'll ask Gomer.
Yeah. But yeah, it's called the... Yeah, where is it? Where is it? The Ghost of the Star Saber. So she pulls the Matrix out of her chest, and it turns into a big giant fucking sword, and just starts murking everybody, beating the shit out of everybody. Fucks up. We think she fucks up Shockwave, you know. And then they escape. She fucks everybody up. She turns into a jet, and they take off. And then at the last panel, you think Shockwave's all dead and shit, but no, he's still alive. He's like, you know, we will get them back, you know. And so that's it. That's where it ends. Just a simple action scene. This whole issue was just basically one big action scene, and Alita flexing her man balls and kicking ass, you know, being woke and shit, pissing off all the man bitches,
smashing the patriarchy.
Yeah. Pulls out a big giant dick and slaps the shit out of everybody. Just to make all you alpha male bitch bro warrior culture pussies mad. So stay mad about it.
Oh man.
But yeah, that was cool. I thought it was cool, you know. So yeah, we don't even see what's going on Earth, or because this is supposed to be the G.I. Joe crossover, you know, but this is just all on Cybertron.
All Cybertron. Okay.
Yeah. So
nice.
Yeah, it was cool. 4 out of 5. This is still one of my favorite books.
Bloop.
You know, well, I'm into the Energon universe. You know me. I'm reading G.I. Joe. I'm reading this. I've still not read Void Rivals.
Okay.
But,
you know who we can ask about that if Gomer don't answer? A.K. David.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Shout out to A.K. David. He left us our first comment on Spotify.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, he left a comment and he says, appreciate y'all for shouting out this Geeks and Comics. I'm like, when did we do that? But okay.
Oh yeah, a couple years ago or a couple weeks ago. Remember I said that one of their videos popped up on my YouTube feed?
Oh, you said that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe
like somebody said that. Who said that?
Well, he was on before. We've had him on before. We could have him on.
We've had him on before, yeah, but he gave us a shout out like about a month ago when you said it. He like appreciate you for shout out to easy comments. Like, I don't remember doing that. Then you just said you did it. So okay, all right. That makes sense. Maybe some other podcast did it. I don't know. All right. Yeah. So all right, can we move on past that?
Yeah.
We're here, Eli. Okay. We are here at Captain America #5, our retro book.
Mm-hmm.
This is the final book.
Okay.
End of it. Okay. So like I said, this is our retro book from last year of July 2025. Captain America just fought Dr. Doom, whooped his ass. But this is the actual, even though he whooped his ass last issue, this is where we actually finish off with him. Hold on, let me see if I can get this in here. A lot of moving parts right now. Let me see. Get in. How fast can I do this?
Oh shit.
There you go. Get in there. Biggity bam. Okay. So, like I said, final issue of this arc we have going on right now with Captain America #5, our Secret Wars or part 5. Okay, got that. Moving past that. Boom. Let's get to it. Boom. Let's go. All right. So let's get in there. All right. So book starts off with getting there. Aha. Okay. So book starts off with, okay, so last time we left off, Captain America kicked Doom's ass. His Doom bots flew off with him and shit like that. And it's cool. And so we're thinking we're done because Doom doesn't show up in the rest of this run again. That's it. So we're thinking, okay, we just go home, but he can't go home because his team, the Howling Commandos, are all hell broke loose where they at right now. And he's on the phone with Colton right now. Colton just said, okay, look, I'm in the barracks right now. Once I clear out the barracks, I'm going to go find Dr. Doom and put a bullet in his head. Godspeed, soldier, and shit like that. He was like, hold up, man, you can't do that. But Cap can't worry about that because all the crazy shit Doom was doing, it's civil unrest in the middle of the streets, and the military is coming out, to calm everything down. But that never calms anything down. So yeah. So now it's a whole riot in the street where you got soldiers, pulling guns on civilians and shit like that. So then Captain America got to step in and stop that shit before you get to Doom. So he's like, don't do that, soldier. Because you pull a gun on your own people, you have a damn good reason to do it. He's like, look, there's no Doom here. Go home. Get the fuck out of here. They even though they don't understand English, they just take off anyway. They're like, fine. So yeah. So then Marius Wolf, who Doom tried to pull a bullet in, try to publicly execute last issue. He's just like, okay, Doom's on the run. He's weak. He's injured. Let's go back to the castle. Let's finish him off. Be done with it. Cat's like, no, we can't do that because my team, the Howling Commandos, are going to the barracks right now. You guys show me where the barracks are right now. You're like, why? Because he's about to go on a killing spree, which against your own military. You're like, okay, cool, good, like good, yeah. Because you just saw what they did. They try to pull a gun on their own people. Those animals deserve what they get. And Captain America, like, no, you don't understand. If a American soldier goes on a killing spree on a foreign military, what do you think's going to happen next? This is going to be Fran Ferdinand all over again. This is going to be 9/11 times 9/11. So you need to show me where these guys are right now. It's going to get really, really bad. You're like, okay, Cap, you sold me, Cap. You told me. Okay, look, I'll show you the barracks are, but I can't help you because I'm still kind of conflicted on everything that's going right now. But you need to get there as fast as possible because shit about to go down. So let me ask you this. Do you know how to ride a motorbike? Cap like, hell yeah. So yeah. So now we get to they getting, stuff going around. They're saying that Captain America is killing a bunch of people in the barracks, and they think it's Steve Rogers killing everybody in the barracks. They were like, good. They're like, good. Wow. Yeah, because even Captain America can't take out a whole barracks. Somebody's going to shoot him, and when he shoots him, Doom will reward and stuff like that. As soon as he's saying that, bam, he gets shot in the head by Slate, the other Howling Commando that we thought Colton killed but didn't kill. She's still alive. And she like, now where are these barracks? So now she's headed there. So yeah, now all hell's about to break loose right there. Skipping past it, don't care about this family shit. Yeah, yeah. So they got Captain America, riding on a motorbike shit like that. He gets to the barracks.
Do that again.
You don't play with your toys and shit, So he's at the barracks and all hell has break loose in the barracks. He can see shit just blowing up, stuff like that. But when we get there, he sees that girl he sees a girl just standing in the middle of the street. He's like, oh, don't worry, I won't hurt you. I'm okay. I'm here to help. And she's like, yeah, that's what they said before they start. You know, they shot my father and shit. You know, she's like, oh, you talk American. You're the missing hostage we're supposed to rescue. She's like, okay, stay right here. I'm gonna go get us out of here. I'm gonna call extraction and get us all back to America. She's like, cool. So he hops on the fence, and I guess now since he's far away enough from Latveria, like the main city, that he can contact Ross. He's like, Ross, I need evac. Get us the fuck out of here. You know, just land exactly where you see me are right now. So he's in there, and he sees Colton like on a pile of bodies. He's been to work already. She's like, yeah, I just chopped up everybody like that because these people were denying freedom. Because basically why he did this shit, like I said, he went fucking nuts last time after he realized his own people were here to assassination mission on our own people. And he's just like, look, they sent us everywhere to do everything except we were supposed to be doing. These soldiers are denying these people freedom, and I'm here to liberate Latveria. And he's like, no, you can't do that, man. This is crazy. He's like, yeah. He was like, nah, these folks are animals, man. I'm here to kill them, and I'm going to kill everybody, and then I'm going to kill Doom next. He was like, you can't do that, man. You just can't say people are evil. Like, some of these people just signed up to serve their country, just like I did, just like you did. And he was like, well, I don't got time to figure out who is who. So I tell you what, I'm just going to just kill everybody and let God sort them out, you know. And he sees a soldier for freedom, you know. And it's when Captain America throws his shield at him before he can kill that Latverian soldier. He's like, okay, Colton, you're done. I'm gonna take you back to America, even if it's kicking and screaming. So now it's on. They're just going at it. He's like, I'm sorry. And bam, Colton gets some shots in on him. You know, Captain America does this, kick shit like that, you know.
Do that again.
Headbutt, you know, solar plexus kick, whatever. Shit. And then bam, the 2-hand punch. So Colton's good, but Steve Rogers is better. Takes his ass out like that. He was like, and he's still in fight state. Okay, let's go. Meanwhile, Slate is finally there, and she's just like, I'm sick of all you fucking Captain Americas. And before she can put a bullet in Captain America, Major America, you know, grabs his shield and jumps in the way and stuff like that, and then throws his shield, his mighty shield, and takes her ass out. But he don't know how to make the shield come back to him. So yeah, so that's it. Meanwhile, the super soldier serum is having a bad side effect on him right now. He was like, it's one perfected, so it's actually like messing him up right now. He's like, yeah, they couldn't recreate the formula, Cap. So please tell me you know how to do CPR. And Steve is just like, I don't even know what that is. Meanwhile, Ross is bringing his soldiers in to evac them out of there. So yeah, and that's when Coach is like, we did it, Cap. We did. And Steve is like, you're right, we did do it. He's like, no, we did this. We put Doom in office. And Cap is like, what? Like, yeah, he's the reason he's in office right now because the American embassy that we're in charge of put him in office. And Cap's just like, you mean to tell me my American government put a terrorist in a foreign power? My America wouldn't do that. Like I said, he's been asleep for a while, so he don't know. So yeah. So the America rescues him and get him out of here, and that's it. Family shit, don't care. Move past that. So yeah. 1 month later. So they've actually saved Colton. Colton lived. Yes, you got a bunch of soldiers in there. Ross is looking at him and shit like that, seeing what's going on. And so Cap actually went AWOL after the mission. He's just been gone. They ain't seen him and shit like that. He just decided to walk back in the Pentagon. They got cuffs on shit like that. Ross like, let him free. He's here. Y'all leave. I want to have a one-on-one conversation with Cap, see where the hell he's been. He's like, Cap, where the fuck were you? He was like, I walked around America. Because you're right. I don't know America, so I went around talking to people and just see what they think. And he basically said that I asked a bunch of people the same question: is America worth fighting for? And the majority of people told me no. And I was just like, what am I doing? Who am I fighting for? What am I fighting for? So it didn't make any sense. So I came back to look you in the eye, Ross, and ask you one question. Now, you just overthrew Latveria. Why'd you do it? You're like, because they was a corrupt nation. They're like, nah, that ain't the real answer. Why'd you do it? Did you do it because Doom offered you technology, resources, weapons? Like, was it a scratch your back, like the Contras? Not the video game Contra, but we'll get to that later on. So yeah, he was like, watch what you're saying, Rogers. You're like, look, I'm tired of y'all. I want to discharge. I want to retire from the military. I'll be back when I want to be back. He like, denied. So while he doing all that, one of the soldiers say, wait, is that Captain America? And the surgeon is Tony Stark. Now, this is technically the first time Tony Stark and Steve Rogers met. It's not, but Steve don't know that. So yeah. So he's basically saying, I overheard the conversation. So basically he put the same technology to save Tony's heart in the Colton to save his heart. That's why he's here. So yeah. And he basically saying that so I'm here because I heard that y'all having a conversation about Captain America wants to retire, but Ross, you won't let him do it. So tell you what, I think I might retire too. He was like, what are you talking about, Stark? Yeah. I want to retire. I want to get out the business. And all that $1 billion DOD contract that you guys are using, that I'm helping you use, I think I'm going to take that with me too. So I'm going to ask you a question, Ross. Which one would you rather retire? Me or Rogers? He's like, screw you, Stark. I mean, you win this round, but screw you, And that's what he says, can I call you Steve? You're like, yeah. Because this is the first time somebody this century has called Steve by his first name. Nobody has called him that. He's always been a weapon, a soldier, living legend, all the stuff like that. He's just calling him as a person. So we just left with Tony. So yeah. So now we cut, I guess, a week later, something like that, and you got Captain America talking to Iron Man, who he don't know is Tony Stark the entire time because they never revealed that shit. So yeah, he walks in there and basically showing around the Avengers mansion. The Avengers are gonna have dinner at nighttime, stuff like that. And Cap just asks one question, like, okay, look, what's your mission statement? You're like, we just want to help people. That's it. We have no agenda. We're not quid pro quo, none of this stuff like that. We just here to help people. You're like, good. That's why I'm here. And he gets a present from Reed Richards, and the present is a Bucky toy. And that wraps up everything that Captain America was doing the whole time, because he realized that Bucky sacrificed himself for a world he'll never see. And so he's going to keep fighting for America. Maybe the America he's fighting for, he'll never see it, but he can be fighting for the next generation. And he's wishing that Bucky was here, not knowing that he'll eventually see Bucky later on. Spoiler alert, but yeah. And he's looking out the window while the American flag is flying over Avengers Mansion. The end. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the story. So yeah. So yeah. So that's the whole thing was going on. So let me break down some stuff, some allegory that was going on in this story. So bam. So that was the main story going on right now. So the whole point of the story, and I'm pretty sure you already picked up on it, Eli, that Dr. Doom is not Hitler. Dr. Doom is Saddam Hussein. That's the thing that Captain America didn't pick up on because he didn't see that. And like I said, giving some background on that, basically Saddam Hussein was put in the office by America. This is not me making this shit up. It's all documents, stuff like that. They put him in power because he was against communism. So they put him in power to help them repel the Russians, stuff like that. So whenever you watch like an 80s movie, we're always teaming up with the Afghans because we're trying to fight communism because they was on our side at the time. But the moment the Cold War ended, Saddam Hussein screwed us over. And that's when the Gulf War happened, yada, yada, yada. That's where we came from there. So it was all allegory right there, stuff like that. Just like the Marius Wolf and his revolution or something like that. That's the Contras. Look that up. I'm not going to get into it. Like I said, not Nintendo game, but you know what I mean. So that's the whole reason I want to do this story, Eli.
Or how the Emperor put the Harkonnens, or moved the Harkonnens off of Arrakis and put put the Atreides on there.
We're putting Dune in there. Here we go with the allegory. Okay. And that's the thing. Like this type of warfare, this type of political stuff, it happens all the time. Like we can name so many things that happen. Like this ain't the first time it happened. But it's definitely, you can tell that Chips Darcy is drawing from that, especially when he's setting the story post 9/11. It's basically what would have happened if Captain America was a post 11 metaphor instead of a World War II metaphor. Mm-hmm. So that's what it's. That's why I want to tell the story, man. I thought it was pretty interesting, given the background of America and things like that. So, like I said, I'm done with the story. I'm gonna continue reading Captain America, but as far as this arc right here, we're done. So I'm gonna put the work in, chop it up, make it one thing, and blah blah blah, put it up there and stuff like that. So we did it, Eli. Celebrate.
There you go.
Yeah. See, it wasn't that bad. You thought we were gonna take forever to do
Party
this.
in the USA.
In the USSR. But yeah. All right. So anything else we got? Or?
No, I'm pretty booked out. I mean, I did read. What else did I read? I read The Shadow of Maul.
Okay.
That's basically a Lawson book. It's just Lawson doing cop shit on that planet, and Maul is kind of just in the background, sneaking onto the planet, getting ready to do it's a prequel to the show.
Gotcha.
But it's basically a Lawson book. That's pretty cool. I'll get a 4 out of 5. And then TMNT wrapped up its arc, the whole, Ghost of Splinter arc that Jin Lun Yang was writing.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool. They resurrected, or they reunited with their, old their mom and all that shit from the past life or whatever. Because the IDW run is it's not about they didn't get mutated from the ooze. Mm-hmm. They got reincarnated or whatever.
Oh yeah, like ancient samurai or ninja or something like that.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. What else? Oh, Transformers, Batman. Oh, Archie and Army of Darkness, which is just dumb, stupid fun. So
okay.
I think there's one more issue, and then I'll review that as a whole, because that's been one of my favorite books.
Okay.
Like this year, I'm having just so much fun with that book. It is just dumb, stupid fun. It's Archie and Ash fighting Deadites. It's just stupid, but I love it. So yeah, that gets an 8 out of 5 or whatever.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, shoot. So that's all we got. Like I said, next week is gonna be a big week.
Is it a big week?
Yeah. Well, maybe not. I guess not.
Oh, isn't Star Wars come out?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, like the first Star Wars movie in 6 years.
In a long time, yeah.
Yeah.
The first one I don't care about. Ain't that some shit?
You're not the only one. Okay. Obsession gonna beat that too, but yeah.
that won't be funny.
The Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah. Star Wars, number 8 on the box office.
Right.
Well, they're saying it's lower than Solo, or like so far. Like,
y'all shitted on Solo, man. I like Solo, man. But yes, we'll see.
I shitted on Solo, but I still read the book.
You like the books like that. So we'll see. So like I said, I've been avoiding I have no idea what this movie is about. I have not seen any trailers. I'm just going in blind.
Oh,
like I said, Star Wars. I'm gonna just see it anyway.
It was basically supposed to be Mando season whatever.
Yeah, and they decided to make it a movie and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just go in, just watch it, whatever it is. It is what it's gonna be.
It's probably gonna be fine. We'll see them shoot stormtroopers and shit. And
if you do that, I'm fine. That's it.
I suppose. Yeah.
But I feel like they're not gonna do that. And that's what fucks them up. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so simple. Just do this. Shit.
Yeah.
Let's not review the movie before we review the movie. We'll properly shit on the movie next week. So yeah.
That's about it. Yeah. Right? That's all I read, right? Batman.
Yeah, that's all we got. Yeah.
Transformers.
Yeah.
Mall. TMNT. That was a 4 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Archie was a 4 out of 5. Transformers 4 out of 5. They're all 4 out of 5. Batman 4 out of 5.
Nice. 4's off for everybody. So
Archie Armored Darkness 4 out of 5. Yeah. 8 out of 5. Whatever.
Like I said, if you're mad enough, crazy enough, and deranged enough to listen this long in this podcast, please hit the like button, man. Come on, subscribe. We got some more shit coming on, so just do that. Like I said, we already got our next week planned out. We got a bunch of stuff planned out. That and the boys. We'll see where it goes. Until then, it's Leroy.
This is Eli.
We talk to you guys next week. Same bullet time, same bullet channel.